Hey there, it's Toya with your Wednesday word, and today's word is please get out of your comfort zone. So many people have so many different things that they want to do, so many things that they want to achieve, and yet they don't do it. And the biggest reason is because they're not willing to go outside of their comfort zone. I know it feels good, it's nice and cozy. But if you're going to do anything different, you're going to have to do something different, right? If you want to meet new people, you're going to have to meet new people. If you want to go places you've never been before, you're going to have to go places you've never been before. And you might have to go by yourself, right? That might be out of your comfort zone. One of the things that I enjoy doing, I have to say I'm an only child, so I'm a little different than everybody else. But one of the things that I like to do, that I also encourage other people to do, is to get out and do things by themselves. It's not always in our comfort zone. A lot of times we feel like we don't want to do anything unless somebody else is doing it with us. But we really could benefit from learning to get out and do things by ourselves, whether it's going out to lunch or going out to dinner, going to a movie, whatever the case may be, going to the spa, something that we enjoy doing, but that we're able to do it whether somebody does it with us or not. Because here's the thing. Until you make the decision that you're going to live differently, until you make the decision that you aren't satisfied, you don't like the way things are going, until you make that decision and then you make the decision that says, I'm going to do something about it, everything will stay the same. Nobody wants to live a humdrum, boring life. But here's the thing. Lots of people do, because they're not willing to get out of their comfort zones. It feels good. But in reality, even though they're comfortable being in that place, they don't like being in that place. So if that's you, the only way to change that is to change it. And the only one to change it is you. Comfortability can make us feel good, but it can make us stagnant. It can make us feel good, but it can cause us to be bored. It can make us feel good, right? But it can cause us to live with lots of regrets because we're not living up either to the potential that we could live into, or we're not living up into the joyous, enjoyment of life that we could be. We're not going places that we look at, and we say, that's a nice place. I would love to go there. But then we don't go. And we don't go not because we can't go, but because we don't make any plans to go. And the reason we don't make any plans to go is because for some reason we're comfortable where we are. I know. Getting out of your comfort zone stretches you. It pulls you. It kind of tears you away at times from what it is that you've been used to. But just because you've been used to it, and just because it's worked for you for so long, doesn't mean it's still good for you. If you're not satisfied with it, if you don't like it, if you're not enjoying it, then it's not good for you anymore. And what's comfortable, you tell yourself it's comfortable, but the question is it really comfortable anymore? Truth is, a lot of times our comfort zone has become uncomfortable, but we stay there because it's not going to cause us to do anything different, right? We don't have to change. If I stay here, I don't have to change. But my not changing is going to make me unhappy. Do you want to be unhappy? I don't want to be unhappy. So I do whatever it is that I need to do to move myself from where I am to where I want to be. I'm always pushing myself. I'm always stretching. I'm always reaching. I'm always trying to get myself out of my comfort zone, so that I can accomplish some of the things that I really want to accomplish. Be the person I know that God has made me. Fulfill the calling on my life. The only way to do that is to go beyond your comfort zone. Go beyond where you've been before. Go beyond where you think you have stability, per se. We walk by faith and not by sight. And that being the case, We can't be comfortable all the time. Sometimes we're going to have to step outside of what we have made boundaries and decide to walk by faith. We've got to walk by faith in order to get to where it is we want to go, not walk by what's usual, not walk by what's normal, not walk by what seems to give me stability. Stepping out on the water is not going to give me stability, and I need something stable. Turn that water to ice. That's what a lot of us are saying. Turn that water to ice, Lord, and I'll walk out on it. No. Step out on faith. Walking out on it, knowing that God is with you. Step out beyond where you've been. You can do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. Stop trying to be comfortable all the time and make the decision that, yeah, I might not be comfortable with this, but I know God is with me, so I'm going to move forward. Your comfortability at times is killing you. It's squashing the very life out of you. And you don't want that to continue, nor do I. So sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone. And this is the time. Right now is the time for you to step out of your comfort zone. Now, I don't know what it is that you need to do. Perhaps you know that you've been dubbed a speaker, that you're supposed to be speaking and having speaking engagements, but you've been holding back because it was uncomfortable. Perhaps you know that you're supposed to be leading, an organization, but you haven't started that because doing so would be uncomfortable. Perhaps you're supposed to be writing books. Perhaps you're supposed to be traveling more, maybe by yourself or with others, or maybe setting up things where other people go traveling with you. Perhaps you're the one that's supposed to set that up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know who you're supposed to become. I'm not sure of that. But I think that you probably have a better idea of that than you put on to have. I bet you have a better idea of that than you actually act or say that you do, because it's more comfortable to not do anything. But if you keep doing that, you will have major regrets. When it's all said and done, down the line, later in life, you will regret having not stepped out of your comfort zone. So whatever it is, you know what it is. Whatever it is, make the decision. I am not going to stay comfortable right here where I am, when in reality, this is discomfort, because I'm miserable not having what it is that I want, not being who I want to be. I'm comfortable, and yet I'm not comfortable. I've got to move forward. Make the decision. I'm moving forward. No more comfortable spots. I might be uncomfortable, but at least I will have joy doing what it is that I'm doing. And I will be excited about it. And I won't regret that I stepped out of my comfort zone. Be blessed, and I'll see you next week.